Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Triplets born! The throne awaits!
Triplets born! Oh, wait, where's the game sound, boy?
Bro, you like
wait, where's the
keys.
Where's the game sound?
Where is the game sound?
What happened to the game sound?
Oh, it's there.
Oh, it's there. Wait, hold on. We just need to turn it up.
Oh, I think you turned it down, maybe, for the video. Wow, Wyatt.
I'm throwing.
You just sat there and died.
Cause that kind of sucks, dude.
Guys, real quick.
What
Guys, real quick. Elephant in the room. After listening to the playback of the previous episode, I sound literally completely normal. Cope?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It's a message from the developers saying, yeah, we knew we made an egregious experience.
Don't tell me that's real.
Yeah, it says cope up there.
No, but
Wait,
is that actually why that's there?
No, I have no idea why that's there.
That's so scary.
But it's a joke from like the community. They're like, yeah, this is people.
Why?
This is
Why?
them saying
Why does it say cope? This dude, it's like if you would, it's like if you went.
Dude.
Imagine this, Wyatt. Imagine this. You're playing. What's that Atari 2600 game? The Activision one. Pitfall. Imagine you're playing Pitfall for the Atari, and just out of nowhere, like, the main character turns at the screen and he says, "Skibbity toilet, Ohio Riz," and then turns back and he starts controlling like normal. That's what that feels like to me.
Oh my god, dude.
Anyways, after listening to the playback of the previous episode real quick,
frame drop!
I sound literally completely normal, but Wyatt can attest that in real life, for some reason, I do sound weird and sick, but on the recording, I sound like normal. What do you call that? Magic, boom, Santa Claus is real. Beat that, atheists. Welcome back to Sonic Forces.
Welcome back to Sonic
Nintendo
Forces.
Switch.
Sonic's real. Welcome back to Sonic Forces, everybody.
Sonic's real, speed's my deal.
Yeah, everybody. Sonic's real, speed's my deal. Sonic Speed! Hey guys, can you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? I'm really trying to get my numbers up.
What the Sigma?
Dude, you cannot say that.
You can't say what the Sigma. I will lose my 101th subscriber. My 101st subscriber.
Yes. My freaking Dalmatians are gonna leave because of you.
Oh, that's so cute. That's what you should call your fan base.
Dude!
Wyatt, what do you have a name for your fans?
I mean, no. I mean, I don't even have a name for me. I'm Wyatt. Like, what are they gonna call themselves? The Wyatteers?
The Wyatteers.
No, don't say it like that. The Wyatteers.
Don't say it like that.
The Wyatteers.
Oh my god. Sick voice.
Sigma.
Bro.
Bro.
Sigma.
Bro.
The Wyatteers.
I just really need a new name.
What about
like
what
I really
about the
don't want to find my
Sigmas?
coworkers.
What about the Sigmas, Wyatt?
That's so stupid. Why am like?
Make sure all you Sigmas
You
hit the
cannot say
subscribe
this.
button.
You cannot say this. You can't make this Let's Play content. This is people's like escapism or whatever. And you're just reminding them of the cruel real world where freaking Skibbity Toilet runs amok and Sigmas are freaking Mew-maxing in Ohio. Ryan!
Dude, Sonic looks really different nowadays.
Who did Baby Gronk riz
From
up?
the first game, you think
Ryan. Who did Baby Gronk riz up?
Livy Dunn? I was about to say, before you cut me off, I was gonna say Sonic looks pretty different compared to these earlier games. You think he's been looks maxing? You think he's been mewing?
Sonic had a rough transition into 3D. Sonic had a...
Bye.
Sonic.
I really hope my throat's not.
I'm gonna get a like. I have to like
session.
restart this game already. Like this is one of the worst runs I've had like ever. Because typically I'm pretty good at collecting lives, bro.
What the
bro.
I can't do anything without coughing now, Wyatt.
When you want the stigma, right? It's coughing with the stigma.
Bro.
Bo.
Buh.
Buh.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. The way that you like...
Because it's irritating. It's so, like, it's so irritating. We'd have to do the first episode all over again. Because I lost it, like,
and that's
literally
the
all right
appeal
there.
of the series. Welcome
so dumb.
to Sonic Forces on the Nintendo
That is
Switch.
the appeal of the series. Like, I hope everybody knows I'm not beating this game. Like, I've never beaten this game because
Finally,
I cannot
we're
bring myself
admitting
to it.
He can't
Finally.
beat the video game.
Finally. Wyatt admits he's not good at a video game.
I mean, I don't blame you. You literally, like, opened... Well, you didn't open it. I had to pry it out of you. This is your least favorite video game of all time.
I had to tear it out of you.
I had to tear it out of you.
Limb from
limb.
Like moth to a flame, I had to pull you to Sonic and rip it out of you.
Every time I hear a moth to a flame, I just think about the freaking picture you made of Vinsmoke Sanji on a mousetrap.
I guess I have to put it on screen now.
Like a moth to a flame. You have to find the screenshot of you saying that. Also, why did you even
You have that saved. I don't have the screenshot.
Oh, you're right. I do have... Wait, do I? I probably do. I mean, I can probably look for it right now and just, like, disassociate. Like, not be in the episode for the next 10 minutes while I look for Instagram DM screenshot.
That's a pretty good strat. How do you say this isn't good? How do you say the soundtrack?
No, Green Hill Zone is fine. It's like...
Oh, Green Hill Zone is fine.
I really don't think Green Hill Zone is that
Green Hill Zone.
Well, I think the chords are pretty cool. Like,
do you
hold
say
on.
legs now? Green Hill Zone?
What?
I'm in Green Hill Zone.
Did I say that?
Yes.
Green Hill Zone?
Yes.
I don't think I did. Like,
this
this bit right here, this bit
no,
is some
not.
pretty cool harmonies.
Like a harmless.
I can't help but sound like a freaking
What
like
is this?
geek. Me and my music major nonsense.
There's a tree down there. Okay.
It's ground. Where there's tree, there's ground. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Where there's birds, there's land. Where there's words, there's command.
Where there's...
What?
Never mind. I was gonna tie in the Sanji mousetrap
Oh,
bit again,
no, I had too short of a life, dude. I'm so... I was trying to... See, I'm just so good at not knowing brain rot, because I was trying to do this song.
What song?
You're so something.
Oh, sticking out your gyat for the
Yeah.
Rizzler. You're so
So
skibbity.
skibbity.
You're so Phantom Tax. I just wanna be your Sigma.
Okay,
Freaking come
okay,
here.
shut up.
Give me your Ohio.
I think you should stop trying when it comes to, like, life.
Yeah. I should drop out.
Yeah, pretty much. So, like, little small children out there, when it comes to, like, your dreams and your, like, aspirations.
What
Probably give up already.
decides when it changes direction? Is it the R?
It's the R, because
okay.
it means reverse.
Or rotate?
I got the continue.
Let's go!
Or rotate.
Poggers in the chat, guys.
Chat.
Okay, I have to talk about this. I freaking hate it when people say chat in real life. It is the cringiest, most annoying thing. I hate it when I'm in the car with a group of friends and we're talking about a place. I say this like it's an example, but this literally happened once where I was in a car with like 1, 2, 3, 4 other people. And we were trying to go get food somewhere, and it was like really late.
Oh, frame drop!
It was really late, so there was hardly anywhere to like get food because they were all closed. So I suggested Waffle House because we freaking live down in the South. We love Waffle House down here, especially all of the bum high school and college students that I'm friends with. And I suggested Waffle House, and then the driver said, I'm down for Waffle House. And then she said, chat, how do we feel about Waffle House? And I said, I'm going to strangle you. Please do not say chat.
What's wrong with chat,
so
Slime?
Stop it.
Slime, what's wrong with saying chat, though?
And I remember, oh my god, and I also suggested Jimmy John's, and one of my friends was like, no, I freaking hate Jimmy John's. And then someone else also was like, yeah, and didn't the CEO of Jimmy John's, like, pose naked with animals for photos or something? And so we were all like, what are you talking about?
What?
So he was like, yeah, I think this is something that the Jimmy John's CEO did. And then another person in the car said, chat, can we look this up? And I was like, I am in... Listen. I may say what the Sigma, but it's out of irony and love.
That doesn't make it funny, though. That doesn't make it right.
They're like, chat, can we look this up? Chat is looking this up. I'm like, can we stop this? Can we stop this Twitch streamer American vernacular English, please?
Yes.
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 Clearing my throat. Oh, by the way, yes. My friend that said that was indeed correct. Dude. That is something that the Jimmy John's CEO did do. And for the reason...
well, that just ruins my appetite for Jimmy John's.
For the reason, I don't remember. I don't remember what the reason was, other than the fact that he was, like, an enthusiast for hunting or something. Yet also made the conscious decision to pose naked with said taxidermied animal corpses. Anyways,
I really feel
Sonic
like I don't
the
care,
Hedgehog.
though. Like, I feel like if my friends are like, dude, but he did this one time, I'd be like, I don't care. I still want some Jimmy John. I mean, like, I don't want Jimmy John's, like, ever.
That's not the reason.
Like, I never want Jimmy John's, but, like...
That's not the reason why that friend, like, doesn't like Jimmy John's. And, okay, so here's the thing. Friend one is the person who said that he didn't like Jimmy John's. Friend 2 is the one that was like, yo, didn't the Jimmy John's CEO do this and this and this? Friend 3 was the person driving, and then friend 4 was technically not my friend. They were a friend of friend 1 that tagged along, who we also love. He's autistic, and when we were at Waffle House, he ordered chocolate milk, and for some reason that sent friend 1 over the edge, that the autistic guy ordered chocolate milk at Waffle House. Because I was like, what's so funny? And then he just, like, gestured, and then I was about to start losing it because I was like, oh, you're laughing because the autistic guy ordered chocolate milk? And then it was funny because then he was like, you really think it's that funny, huh? And he was like, yes, I do, unfortunately.
I'm so fast.
Oh yeah, I was also gonna mention this in the previous episode when you were, like, in Marble Zone. So... there is a, I don't know if he still posts. I think he got into some, like, rough waters, but I wouldn't know since I've not watched him since I was literally in elementary school. And I also don't know if he posts. But there was a gaming channel called Kubanermani456, I think that was his name, if I'm remembering that correctly, who did a lot of, like, Sonic videos. And he did a playthrough of Sonic 1, and when he was in Marble Zone, he was saying how... if I remember correctly, I have not watched this guy's videos since I was in elementary school. He said that he liked Marble Zone for slowing down the game, because he said that he thinks it's important that people need to remember that Sonic isn't always about speed. Sonic is, at first, is a platformer. You know, like he was rivaling Mario, you know? And I'm like, and I think, I kind of get where he's coming from, but also at the same time, that's the part that people don't like about Sonic, is when it slows down, because it's typically not very good or fun, like Marble Zone.
The original inspiration behind Sonic's gameplay was like, I want to play Mario, but I want to
go... Yeah, I was about to say that,
I want my skilled gameplay to reward me with, like, insanely fast, like, gameplay.
I also just think it's so, like, beautiful whenever, like, the... force that you are rivaling is like the source of your inspiration. Like, I love it whenever that happens. I think it's so cool that Mario is Sonic's inspiration.
Yeah.
And that also, like, whenever I hear a story like that, that just reminds me so much of, like, in the 1960s. Get ready for Ryan's rock music history conversation quota of in the 60s where the Beatles and the Beach Boys were kind of creatively at each other's throats, and they basically kept making one album after the other in reaction to the previous album of the other band, right? So it was like, I can't say much on the perspective of the Beach Boys because I'm not a Beach Boys fan, sorry, but or at least I used to be a really huge Beatles fan, still kind of am. It was like they made Rubber Soul, and then the Beach Boys made their album that was kind of a reaction to Rubber Soul, and then the Beatles did Revolver, and then that was their kind of reaction to the record that the Beach Boys had made. Then the Beach Boys made their album that came out, you know, and that was Pet Sounds. And then the Beatles did Sgt. Pepper's, which was like a reaction to Pet Sounds, and that was basically then Brian Wilson kind of just said, all right, I give up, you guys won. Because you made Sgt. Pepper's, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah. But I don't know, I think it's really cool whenever that happens, and I can't really think of a whole lot of times in history where it's like, you know, you're...
Oh! That scared me.
Where, like...
These worms, I hate them so much.
Where your rival is your inspiration.
Dude, like, I'm upset right now. I'm upsetty spaghetti.
I'm upsetty spaghetti. Did somebody say spaghetti memes?
Did somebody say... Oh my gosh, that is so old.
Yup.
That's an Undertale short.
It is an Undertale short.
And it became an inside joke and an excuse for us to, like, absolutely scream
to literally
in
ruin each other's ears, yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure is also in the original short. They say, somebody say spaghetti memes, and then he blasts Sans' ears.
I think it's just in the short. It's just, did somebody say spaghetti memes, and then it just plays Bone Trousel like really loud. Me and Wyatt, what we used to do for some reason, because we thought it was the funniest thing on earth, where we would whisper into, we would be like, hey, I have a secret, or whatever, right? The way that kids do. And we would whisper in one person's ear, as quietly as possible to catch them off guard. Did somebody say spaghetti memes? Then we would sing Bone Trousel at the top of our lungs in the other person's ear. And I guess the whole point of this game or whatever it was is that we would just get out of the way.
If you're able to pick up anything from did somebody say spaghetti memes, then you successfully dodged it, because then you would just back away immediately the second you see you're like,
yeah, literally, you could just be like, I don't even know if any of that caught onto the microphone. I got really up close to the microphone. You could basically mouth it, you know? It got to the point where we could like clock it really easily by just mouthing it.
yeah.
Based off of, you know, still the movement of air that you get just by moving your lips, you know?
You know.
No. You bring a light?
You know, Soto, say goodbye. The end. I'm not sorry, but I want a Sonic again sometime. I'm licking my ball.
What is that?
If I can prove that I never ducked into my own crotch, do you promise not to? Oh, never mind. I guess I'll focus on the game now.
You botched. There was a tweet I saw that was talking about how Lin-Manuel Miranda got hired to
how he got high.
Hired.
If I promised that I never got high.
How he got hired to do the soundtrack for another like theatrical musical film.
If I can prove that I never smoked a weed, can you promise?
And someone responded and they said, yeah, we're never getting another Broadway musical out of this guy.
And they did.
No.
Just kidding. Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, he's only made one.
He made 21 Chump Street,
That's
even
not a
though that
Broadway
was literally
musical.
like in a high school or whatever.
It's not a Broadway musical.
I know it wasn't Broadway, but it's still worth the watch. Everybody watching. Freaking.
I've still not watched it. How do you feel about that?
Why should we get you these drugs?
Even though it's literally been like 2 years since you first told me to watch it.
I literally do not even remember what part I'm trying to sing right now. Every cousin got a cousin who can cousin with your cousin. Every cousin's got a cousin who can hook you up with something. What? I think that's what it is.
What?
If you got a cousin, you can cousin with a cousin, he can hook you up with something.
What?
Every cousin got a cousin who can hook you up with something.
What?
That's a song from 21 Jump Street.
What?
So I talked to the cousin's cousins who had a friend. It's a song of how Justin got his drugs.
Is it about drugs? What?
That's what 21 Jump Street's about, Ryan. It's about drugs.
I didn't know that. That means I shouldn't watch it because it's about drugs.
You love drugs.
Drugs are bad.
Though.
I'll never do drugs.
Dude, you love drugs. Oh my god, I freaking remember. I remember that bit that we did like a year ago. Not a year ago, like several years ago, where it was like, I was doing a bit, like a super mega inspired bit about like Kelly having a problem with drugs, like specifically like weed, and you believed it genuinely. And I was like,
what?
Dog.
Especially because it was on camera, so I don't know why you would choose to talk about it on camera, and I would believe you about it.
Which should have been like your motive to like
like,
believe that
what?
it was
No,
like
he doesn't.
not true.
Wait, Wyatt, no, I do have a confession to make. I do a lot of drugs.
I love drugs.
It's called caffeine. Technically speaking, caffeine is a drug.
So you're a druggie.
I drink coffee.
So you're one of them druggies, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
I drink coffee. That makes
sadly,
me
you're not
druggy.
going to pass the drug test that is required.
I also did drink a lot of cough syrup today.
On a YouTube channel.
For recreational purposes. No, it's just because of my throat.
Frickin'...
Also, that's a lie, Wyatt. You never not record with me.
I've not recorded with you.
For any reason that was not superficial.
What does that mean?
Or not for any reason that was superficial. I.e., I'm gonna record Skylanders with Kira. How's that going, by the way? I've literally, like, my main reason...
watched any of it? No!
I've not.
That's so it's just annoying and unfun to control. Like,
I bet.
Genuinely. It's pretty fun. I think every episode tends to be like a banger. Also, by the way, I think I was gonna mention this earlier, because this was pretty close to becoming like a brainwad episode. I was gonna be like, Ryan, we can't have a brainwad episode.
What's a brainwad
brain
episode?
rot.
A brain rot.
We can't have a brain rot episode.
A brainwad episode.
Right now, because we already had a Skylanders brain rot episode.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was Kyland and Kira. I don't know what brain rot they're into, but like for some reason Kyland really likes saying gang gang.
Gang gang. That's funny. Is Kyland normally in the recording sessions?
Yes.
Okay.
There's some that like he's not in. Like I considered adding him to the thumbnail, but he didn't sound super excited about that.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, all right, I won't then. And also it's just like because he's not like an official like on the series because like
yeah,
there's like because there's like the first like 5 episodes with him not in it, and then there's like, can I please? Okay, thank you for working mechanically. There's been like a session, maybe 1 or 2 sessions like that's like recorded in the modern day that doesn't have Kyland in it. The acquired ones are me and Kira, but yeah, Kyland's there. But freaking yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty good. The views, for some reason we get mad views on
I've seen
Skylanders.
that, yeah. Cause it's Skylanders. How could you not love Skylanders? It's gas.
Well, I've played like other good games. I mean, I
like
guess the favorite favorite
Sonic 1.
Yeah, like Sonic 1. But like my freaking I guess it's like my favorite game that we have played. Cuz I'd say it's in my top 5 video games.
What was that thing on your story where it was a song that and you just said and you literally just said, "Oh, never mind. It was song that makes me want to listen to the Skylanders soundtrack or something like that."
Wants to play Skylanders.
Wants to play Skylanders. What was the original song though? Cuz you just said, "Screw this. Hans hit him with Peak," and then played the
I said April Fool's cuz it was on April Fool's. It was the original prompt was a song that makes you want to fall in love, and I'm like, yeah. I cannot think of a single song that I would think, because I was like, what could I even like what could I like is there anything that I could even like watch that makes me want to fall in love? Because I feel like that's just something that happens when it happens.
There's really nothing that makes I hardly feel like there's anything that makes you want to fall in love, speaking from personal experience. The song that I did choose, no one watching this watching this video will know what this song is, because I bet no one watching this video follows my Instagram, in which case I'm not plugging. But I have to preface that it's not the entire song that makes me want to fall in love, specifically. It's not the whole song. That's embarrassing and really creepy. It's specifically this one line, and again, it doesn't make me want to fall in love. It's just
I was trying to get out of the way, boy, dude.
It's just a line. It's just this one line in the song that I think perfectly encapsulates the feeling of somebody who's really like yearning for being in love. Not me personally. I just think the line in the song is really beautiful.
That's the episode, everybody. I know I'm only back to the checkpoint that I literally like just got to, but I don't care anyways. Did you finish?
Me? Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's just peachy and fine because listen, everybody.
Peachy and fine.
We didn't make any progress in this episode. We actually lost progress because we started. I don't know how how we started this one on Marble Zone, not Marble Zone.
Green Hill Zone.
Spring Yard.
We started on. That's crazy.
Yeah. Right. Isn't that crazy? Anyways.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.